Hello,
It's
botanists.
doing it.
Hello, botanists. This is a bittersweet week. We can't believe it. It's the last week of our class. Maybe we can extend it. That would be great. Um, this has been field trip week. In the normal iteration of this course, we go on field trips. And what we do is we go on field trips to basically two different kinds of places that sort of key into the features in the geobotany article that has to do with substrate. And we go to some places that are calcareous, limestoney, and some places that are acidic, sandstony. I like those words, limestoney, sandstony. And um, last week, we've been to the limestoney parts. We saw a lot of cool stuff. Some of my favorite plants were a hemiparasitic plant called, believe it or not, bastard toadflax. And we searched and searched and searched for this parasitic plant called one-flowered cancer root, and didn't see it this year, but I might go back and look for it again. Um, what we're looking forward to this week is uh, Ben and Callie and I are about to go to the Hocking Hills and look at some sandstone plants, and we're very excited about that. Coming up soon is our last unit, our last official unit, which is going to have to do with winter botany. And some of the plant features that you see on plants in the wintertime, you can still use in the summertime. But in the winter, I went out and collected a bunch of twigs, and we're going to learn how to identify plants just from twigs, and also learn how to identify conifers, which aren't only winter plants, but occur in the summer too. I want to point out one feature on the Course Companion website that might be useful to you. So I'm going to try to share my screen. High tech, here we go. I go like this. I go screen. Oh, I go share. And now I make this disappear and I make this come up. Oh, my desktop is a mess. And what this is we have an online Flora. So on the Course Companion website, you'll notice there's a drop down here called Franklin County Flora. And what this is um, a manual of the vascular plants of Franklin County. About 20 years ago, a botanist at Ohio State did a really, really detailed study of the plants of Franklin County and put together a key which has taxonomic treatments, which are broken down. I don't know if you can see this, but by major group of plants, ferns, lycopods, conifers, monocots, and dicots. And for each one of these, there are separate keys. So if, say, for example, you find something that you know is in the lily family, or the old-time lily family, there's a separate key to the lily family. This works for all the plant families, which has keys and illustrations. So if you have an unknown plant that might not be in your field guide, or you want a more technical approach, this is a really good resource that we're really excited about having. They've used it in the past for versions of this course back in the day, and as a textbook. So if you have an unknown plant, that might be something you can use to um, key it out. So I'm totally psyched about what we have coming up. And oh, about that, we have some questions that what we did was we discovered certain things about plants on our field trips, the kinds of things that you can discover on your field trips. So someone's going to talk about that. Um, and what's new with you guys? Callie, Ben?
Well, I just wanted to check in with everybody and make sure everyone's okay and being safe with everything that's happening in the world.
Oh,
And yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, try to get outside and look at plants because it's good for your soul.
hooray.
Yeah. And I also wanted to remind everybody that we have our next quiz for 20 points on Wednesday, which will cover the plant families content, geobotany, including the field trip videos that we're going to post today, and then also the moss reading by Dr. Kimmerer. So yeah, and then we also will have a final next Monday, which will be what we wrap up with. Is that going to be a cumulative final, Dr. Clips? It is. Okay. So everything we cover, the new stuff we cover this week on winter botany with twigs and conifers that Dr. Clips was mentioning, in addition to all the other stuff. So got that to look forward to as well.
Thank you, Kelly.
Right.
And
Yeah, I guess I should talk about wrapping up the course a little bit. Maybe the last few things that we'll be looking forward to.
yeah, and the field trip module, the upcoming module.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna have, as Dr. Clips and Callie already mentioned, we're gonna have a winter botany module here for you soon. But we also have a module involving some of the field trips that we've gone on, where we'll want you, or we'd like you to take some of the ideas that we've presented in the field trips, such as, plant lifespan or plant environmental affinities, and find plants that sort of fit into those little groups, those little categories, and post about those on your blogs. And of course, more details about that will be forthcoming, but that should be a fun little project to add to your websites.
And then the final web page assignment that you'll have is going to be launched today as well. And that's, it's related to your botanical survey site. You're going to create a page that is about environmental interpretation. So interpretive signs are something that you often see at natural areas that are just like a public education type thing about a natural area. So we're going to ask you to create one of those and put it on your web page.
And the web pages
And
have
that's
been
all.
great. I've been having fun reading them, and I've been telling people about them. And as a side note, there's a group of people in Ohio who are talking about the challenge of teaching field courses online. A friend of mine, Randy Mitchell at Akron, has started a little web user group kind of thing. Listserv is what they used to call it. And I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm very excited to be able to share with him some of the things we're doing in this course, especially involving the websites. And I think that people are going to maybe be inspired by your creativity. Speaking to the students out there. And it's just sort of an inspiration and to be working with you all. And thank you, Callie, for mentioning that. And I reiterate that stay safe in these crazy times. And hopefully this course will be, like Callie suggested and Ben suggested, and I'm suggesting, a respite from that. You can get out and see plants.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going to do now.
Yes.
Okay. Happy botany this week and enjoy your field sites. Botany out. It's got to be a way to turn this off. Here we go. Boom. Wait. Here we go. Okay. End. Boom. End. Oh, I don't want to end the meeting. Are you still recording? Can you see a little thing on?
Yeah, it's still recording.
All right. Oh, well, what do? I press recording. This is supposed to be easy. Oh, pause, stop recording. Come back, come back, come back.